ACAB sub seething over the police funeral. Are we not allowed to have funerals for police? Actually, I think I would seethe. If I lived in New York and I was late to work, or I had to sit through some dumbass fucking parade because a cop died, I think I would actually seethe. I'm pretty sure I would. Oh, wait. Wait, did he just... Wait, I didn't even... Did he all hit his own turret? Oh god. He's in bronze 3. There's a league beneath, right? Like Wood League or something.
You made a big mistake coming to Vietnam, you spoil rich royal.
Starring Luna with Ophidian the Cobra.
Jesus Christ. Can I buy this on Steam? Luna is the, that's the girl that accused me of wanting to carpet bomb Vietnam. Jesus Christ. You American dog. I can't. Am I allowed to impersonate her voice? I don't know if I'm allowed to. It's $3 to play it. Shouldn't it be freely available? No, I'm still not comfortable with how easily some of these bonger fucks can impersonate Americans. I don't know if there's some program going on there that we need to know about. Ever watch Christian Bale's one? Yeah, Christian Bale's one. Wait, did I say Tom Holland? Did I bring that guy up? The Spider-Man dude apparently is British. Listen to that guy. Like, this is not good. I don't know how these Brit fuckers are getting into our shit so much. Andrew Garfield is British too? Wait, really? Wait, what the fuck? We need to stop all further British actors from coming over to the United States until we can figure out what the hell is going on. Oh yeah, Henry Cavill is. He's Superman. Is Superman basically an American hero? Okay, is he allowed to be British? Isn't that a little bit fucking? It would be so sick to make the bot ignore the IP ban if you're in a higher rank than Destiny. What we really should have is the bot should interact with flares in a different way. That would be the base thing. And different flares should give you different levels of protection or chances of avoiding a bot ban or whatever. So like if you have like the lifting flare and I try to ban you, you have like a 30% chance of avoiding. And then you'd get like a message like Hillshire benches through the pain and survives the ban for another day or something. I'd probably just reban you anyway, but... Or the NFL one. And you can have there should be a chance of a critical failure too. Tabor snaps and completely misses. His IP ban is doubled in time. Oh, you guys are on some full-on dumb fuck copium. You guys need to stop playing these stupid fucking games where you like play like Russian armies and stuff and then pretend that like, oh, this is how history could have turned. Okay, we got over that shit in high school. Maybe some of you are high schoolers. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh, okay? That dumb fuck thread. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know much history. I do know some history though. If you think that it's a foregone conclusion that the USSR would have just destroyed Germany, you are like out of your fucking mind. You are so stupid. You're looking at body counts. Like, oh, look, you're actually so mind-numbingly fucking stupid. And then you even going like one step further, because I'm seeing people say things like, oh, Lend-Lease didn't even help that much. Bull fucking shit, dude. US production was like ahead of like the rest of the world almost combined in like across like 20 different fucking key categories. You're so mind-numbingly fucking wrong. You're actually so stupid. The idea that Russia would have been able to get, the USSR would have been able to get anything off the ground with a massive amount of like fucking rubber, blankets, all the materials and shit that the United States was sending to the Soviet Union. So stupid. It's actually so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Destiny is actually wrong about Russia. I saw this stupid fucking thread. The problem is that Americans are so gung-ho sometimes about shit that it's cringe. And so I understand the desire. 100%. And the US doesn't deserve all the credit for World War II. I agree with that. The US doesn't deserve all the credit for it. And there were a lot of Russians that died. I think Russia lost more than like every fucking allied player combined. I could be wrong on that, but it's a massive death toll. Pretty sure. It's a massive death toll. So then you want to swing back the other way, and it's like oh well, look, actually the Soviet Union did everything because they lost a lot of people. Bro, throwing people at fucking machine guns until their bodies disintegrate or whatever doesn't make you the best contributor to the war effort. Okay, I'm sorry. Russia did a lot of shit. The Soviet Union did a lot of shit for sure. The Soviet Union absolutely would have fell, or at the very least would have been done like advanced. They wouldn't have advanced any further into German territory without the Western Front. Absolutely not. You're delusional. And without the massive amount of supplies the US was supplying, you were absolutely delusional. Absolutely fucking delusional. Okay, every time I've read, maybe I can go back and look at it, I trust people on Ask History. They seem to know their shit. Every time I've read through Ask History, they seem to say that at the very least, Lend-Lease from the United States was just absolutely crucial for every part of the war effort. For the British side, for the USSR side, I don't know where this desire comes from. I know where the desire comes from to downplay US involvement, but I think the reality was that US manufacturing and production was just sitting idle doing fuck all for a long time. And it wasn't until the war kicked on where we actually, like, I think with like 1/3 of our steel factories working, we were like 2x the production of the entire Soviet Union before they even entered the war and started losing swaths of land and shit, and their production was hurt. Like, good video on Lend-Lease. I don't trust any fucking garbage on fucking YouTube because I don't know which of these videos is like from some bread tube fucking, oh, well, here's a historical account of how the USSR had super soldiers and the best army in the world and the US did fuck all. I only trust shit I read. The YouTube video essay shit have ruined me on listening to these guys tweet and talking to any of them and seeing how mind-numbingly fucking stupid they are. Like, I've lost so much faith in any of the, unless it's something I've watched a lot of it, I feel pretty decent. They're like, okay, this is like a pretty non-biased neutral source. Holy shit, that breadtube shit like destroyed video essays and all of that shit for me because I don't know who's just making shit up. Oh, I think I've read this actual thread before because the Soviet Union defeated Nazi Germany without assistance from the United States and the UK. This just goes through like the different production things of the United States versus the USSR and Germany and like how much shit we were producing. We were producing an ungodly amount of shit. We have to consider we have the entirety of the land of the United States. We have idle production and we're unfucked by the war completely, except since Pearl Harbor. This isn't all of the categories. In fact, it left out 13 raw resource categories and 3 food, all of which the United States was superior to the USSR in: lead, tin, rice, meat, etc. National income in dollars, in billions of dollars, 68 billion for the USA. Percent spent on defense, 1.5%. The USSR, $19 billion. Percent spent on defense, 26.4%. Imagine Germany at near its height for the land that they owned in World War II. Imagine that, and then they get nuclear weapons. How much does Germany just own then into perpetuity? The narrative I was trying to was that the US became a superpower by exporting so many weapons to other world. No, the US is already a superpower. Okay, chill. Okay, we're the goddamn United States.
We sent Captain America.
I don't know enough about, I don't know how to weight which things. It's hard to say, but like, what I've heard is that what Russia doesn't really want to invade. What Russia is afraid of is if you get these like democratic governments that are popping up in these potentially Eastern European countries, that you have like a form of color revolution basically, or you get this idea where like another Arab Spring, where Putin has worked for so long to consolidate so much power in Russia that functioning, thriving democracies bordering Russia kind of threatens Putin's claim to like authoritarian power, that's like a war. But then I've also read other people that say like, oh, well, no, they really want to invade Ukraine because of all the historical reasons why Ukraine has been used to undermine Russia. And then I don't know. I don't know how to weight each thing. I've seen different arguments for each. But that conspiracy guy not knowing Russia was in NATO, I just didn't take him seriously at all. I thought it was funny, so I just cheered for him after a while. Stop emailing me cringe shit about World War II. Go watch Hassan and Vosh, okay? I don't want cringe fucking losers emailing me ever about World War II, okay? If you want me to read something, link it and I'll read it, but I don't trust any of you fucking morons about any fucking topic that you email me about, okay?
Why do you need to learn about World War II? Just like watch
because everybody thinks that fucking the Soviet Union could have beaten the whole fucking world on its own, but for some reason they couldn't because I guess they didn't have the right fucking Infinity Stone or some shit. Stop emailing me about this cringe shit. Good, I wasted her all. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's what I wanted. Silencer, moon. Oh, silencer.
I don't have it. It's actually.
That's what I wanted to see, Moon. I want to die over and over again. I'm running.
Okay, I'm not gonna die anymore.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna keep dying, and you're gonna die with me. I'm a lobster, Moot. I'm a crab. I'm here to pull you down to the bottom, Moot. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's slow it down, you know? Most mentally stable League of Legends player in the world.
I want to die again and again and again and again. Yeah, that's what I want.
I can't die anymore, or we're gonna lose the game. If we do it again, we're gonna lose the game.
I want to run it down.
Yeah, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose.
You don't want to lose. So it's about what you want. No, I don't. Not about what I want.
No, it's about what I want. Giga Chad. I'm the main character.
Okay, fine, main character. I'm gonna follow you around, Naruto. I'll be your Sasuke-o.
Yeah, thank you. Sasuke.
I'm going. I'm looking.
Okay, I don't have.
I'm in. Look at me, Moot. Watch me, Moot. Watch me go. Watch me doogie. Oh man, I'm fucking out. I'm in. I missed my jump, but it didn't matter. If you're a part of the Canadian truck driver convoy shit, you have fucking brain damage, okay? Nobody cares about you. Just I can't say anything on this platform, never mind.
Wait, what are the Canadians doing?
It's a bunch of people that are mad about lockdowns and mandates. The only people that can complain about lockdowns and shit are the people that made the best faith effort at the start of this whole thing to do what they needed to do to get over the fucking pandemic, okay? If you get 85% of your news from fucking Joe Rogan and the other 50% comes from Tim Pool, and you're spreading anti-vax conspiracy theories non-fucking stop, and now you're complaining that the fucking lockdowns are too much, fuck you. Nobody cares about what you think or what you feel, and they shouldn't, okay? You're completely and totally invalid. I feel like every single, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, say it.
Lauren Southern
Say it,
is
King.
burning right now. She messages me about my tweets in the middle of me playing fucking League. And then she gets upset when I'm fucking mad.
Who, Lauren?
Every issue has become a proxy for how much of a fucking conspiracy theorist you are. Like, I don't know anytime someone says some shit, like, if somebody says, like, I'm anti-mandates, I'm like, are you really? And it's like, yeah, so just like, I think that the mandates kind of infringe on mRNA technology is evil. I think all the pharmaceuticals are trying to chip us. Like, every time, it's like a proxy for how you feel about every other fucking issue. Dude, these Badbunny tweets are, she's got to be trolling. Listen to this tweet. Tell me if you understand half of this. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like the patriarchal training trans women were subjected to and white supremacy that their whiteness continues to benefit from equals women who are saying, I'm a trans woman as a general cudgel to defend their patriarchal white bullshit that they refuse to examine.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Without us, you are nothing. We own you, smiley face. Thanks at 3, bud. Even if we gave you more, you would still live in that shitty trailer home. Without us, you'd be eating Chips Ahoy from the gas station. You owe us another hour, Big D. Kid, we don't understand who runs the fucking show here, apparently. Huh? You don't understand? Let me show you.
See ya.
Who's Tyler? What do they keep saying Tyler for? What's
They
Tyler
think
one?
Tyler one is he's a Twitch streamer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's a content creator.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
it's okay.
terrible. So Tyler one's a Nakuan like in real life, or what is that?
No, he's not.
No.
But they
Oh, okay.
are saying that he looks similar. I think that's what they're
Okay,
saying.
got it.
He's a
Okay,
very
well,
buff dude.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that reference.
It's really yummy.
You know what else was yummy?
Oh, what? Your mom last night.
Wendy.
You were gonna make it your mom.
That is
You were 100%
so
gonna do
rude.
that. No? Well, what else is yummy?
I was gonna say the ramen that I had last night after fucking your mom.
Bro-based Giga Chad. Oh, I would like to acknowledge that I was correct that Trump did in fact leave office without crazy shit happening. He left.
That is true. Well, there was a lot of. He tried fucking hard. Okay, that's
He did, yeah, he
I
did.
think that's
He
the
did.
reason that we didn't bring this up. All right, he was. That was by the skin
I
of
was
his teeth.
clearly he was gone. He left. Absolutely, he did.
But the thing is, that argument, I think it was like almost on like an intention basis versus like will he, won't he. It was you were more like, hey, listen, Dan, he's not gonna try and do any shit.
I never said he wouldn't try it. I just said that when the time comes, he'll leave.
And the
office
time, the
maybe.
day of, he was like, bro. I mean, I'll give it to you.
No, yeah, I just want the credit for the or
I mean-
credit for the call because I'm a politics master, Dan.
Will you
I see all of it.
concur that like it was pretty close to going the other direction as well?
Yeah, he was. If he had any other way out of it, he would have. Like the phone. I
Yeah.
still can't believe you would so brazenly call a governor and be like, "I need you to find 27,482 votes." Bro, you have
just-
to be at least a little more transparent. Or
I
less
honestly, I
transparent.
almost don't think you do. I've
Oh, because at this point it just doesn't matter.
this is one of the things that's most interesting to me, and it applies, I think, to cancel culture a little bit. Is like none of it matters if you just literally don't let it fucking matter. And like that was what Trump did.
Well-
Like he would have a scandal every day, and he just didn't give a fuck.
It
There were-
depends on who's like signing your paychecks, but
Yeah,
the company
I
can
suppose
fuck you depending.
if you're the top dog, so to speak, you really just you're like, yeah, I fucked Stormy Daniels, and I'm gonna lie about it. Problem?
Why doesn't anybody ever bring up that like when he fucked that Stormy Daniels, he was like cheating on his like pregnant wife?
Well, because he denies that it happened. But that's
Wait,
like the
does he still
fucking-
deny that he fucked her?
Yeah, of course, because wait, he must. But that's like the duality of being a Trump fan. Well, I guess what you'd say is like, oh, he has to say. I don't know. That's a duality, like not acknowledging that he fucked Stormy Daniels while he was married to his wife that was pregnant, while also being like, yeah, my president's kind of a Chad. He's fucking porn stars. It's like, okay.
What he said on
let this
stream.
girl talk about me.
Anna, she has BPD. Who gives a fuck what she thinks about you?
Well, then maybe he
You
shouldn't
don't
platform
know
someone
her.
with a fucking
She has-
cluster B personality disorder.
Damn, you just aren't allowed to talk to
Well, I'm
people
sure
with
he
borderline?
does.
No offense to you. I'm sorry.
What?
Just this
So
whole
who gives a
thing.
fuck?
This is actually really fucked up that you can't talk to a cluster B personality person on the internet. They just shouldn't be there at all. That's a
I
little.
mean, he's allowing her.
So you just think like one day she'll do kind of her last stream talking about you.
Or it'll just like lessen and lessen basically. She'll find other things in life to either obsess over or people to talk to or whatever.
I suppose it all depends on if her audience gives a shit, right? And if there's any viewership or people caring about
I
it.
don't think it's. Yeah, you disagree with me on this, but I don't think it's about the audience.
You think she'd be going through all this if there was 4 people watching
Yep.
her?
I think she'd be doing the exact same thing.
Oh, we definitely have a huge disagreement on that then.
I think if she got banned on Twitch, I think she'd be streaming on YouTube, going through the exact same shit. Even if she had 15 viewers, I think she'd do it.
No shot.
I mean, look at how much she tweets with so little engagement because she's privated her Twitter, right? Like, so even on her Twitter, which she has privated, she'll talk about me incessantly.
I think she will continue producing content about you until she gets.
Like, if she was chasing numbers too, I think she would have taken the mods away in her chat. She wouldn't be letting them raid away her viewers.
That is one thing that's very strange to me. See, maybe I'm wrong in this. I always like to ascribe malice or deviousness versus something like mental illness or, anything else. So I think I just think it's more common, I guess, more likely.
We totally ultra disagree on that. Jesus.
You think mental illness is more likely?
Not mental illness, but malice is really, really low on the list. It's very rare to run into actually legitimately malicious people, I think.
Okay, fair enough. I think there's things I can't explain. I can actually explain everything that's just saying she's just like a really shitty clout chaser. Like a lot of it gets explained by that. Like the looping.
No,
because she has nothing else to say,
could do
so she goes back.
much more. If she was just trying to clout chase, she could be doing so much more to fuck with me. She would be doing a way better job networking with other people, talking about me on panel shows.
That's my thought. Maybe she's just not good at it.
It's so easy to do it if she wanted to. She could have so much clout off it. I don't think so.
So going back to the thing I don't understand. I don't understand allowing her mods to continue letting her shut off the stream. Because I'm trying to think where this makes sense. Like, put yourself in her position.
Well, I know why. It's because she knows she has a problem. She shouldn't be doing it. So she probably thinks they're looking out for her best interest.
I don't know. That's such an introspective thing to have.
It's not introspective. I think if you have OCD or whatever the fuck is going on has damaged her like this much, she's probably pretty fucking cognizant of it, that her life is being destroyed by whatever she's got going on with herself.
I don't know.
Why would she? Plus, imagine if she didn't private her Twitter and she tweeted like, "Destiny broke the truce, going live in 3 hours to talk about it. Badbunny joining me." Like that would be like a 2,000 viewer stream. It would be a 2,000 viewer stream at least.
Yeah, I agree. I think though, I just don't think she's good enough at this. That's literally it. She just doesn't seem. Yeah, I don't know. So there's no likelihood that you think that she's like just obsessed with you. Like when I say obsessed, like she wants to go and have like a Truman Show 1950s life and just you and her living in a nice white picket house.
I don't think so. There's so many other ways she could be acting if that was the goal. There are just so many other things she could be doing. Yeah, oh, that's another thing too. She literally messaged the LSF mods and she asked for them to ban her.
It's so strange. It just, none of it makes sense. I guess
strange because they're trying to process this with like a rational thinking brain, but it's not. She's not being rational.
I guess when nothing makes sense, the only rational outcome is that you're dealing with a non-rational actor. That's it. But you know what they say? They say the most dangerous person is someone with nothing to lose. You know that's not true, right? That's not true. The most dangerous thing is someone with everything to lose. And that's why...
Oh my God. Why would you even... Why are you trying to be edgy?
Because that's you. You have things to lose here. So that's why you're...
No, that's not true. The other saying is true.
No.
Yes.
Some fucking homeless guy on the street who has nothing to lose. I mean, he's dangerous, don't get me wrong. But like a man who's about to like spiral and lose everything, his wife, his kids, he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. You're telling me that guy's not more dangerous in that circumstance?
Yeah, because you've essentially turned that person into somebody with nothing to lose because they've already lost it all.
Well, no, he's about to lose it. Yeah. He has everything to lose.
The scary thing about people with nothing to lose is that there's no leverage and there's nothing holding them back.
Yeah, like the Batman quote. The whole, some people can't be bribed, threatened, reasoned with. Yeah, that's like your Anna, bro.
God damn, she lives so well.
That's all you can do when you have nothing to talk about.
No, it's not that, Dan. You're so...
What?
It's not just that there's nothing to talk about. She's bored. She's crazy.
It pretty
Dan,
well.
she's crazy. You just don't understand.
Can't be worse.
Crazy is not a diagnosis, Steven.
I know, because I can't diagnose anyone.
Entertaining.
Oh, hello? Is she doing whippets?
I don't know.
What was that? Or was that you?
It was better when you thought it was her. Sorry.
Are you doing whippets?
No, I was mocking her. Hello?
just checking, Dan. We're not here to judge, okay? Only to understand.
It's really hard.
That's what she said.
Because Twitch is my only source of income.
Oh my God.
And I worry a lot about money.
What? Jess is she is absolutely loaded, by the way. You guys have seen like the huge house she streams from. Like she's got like a whole basement that's like a massive fucking room that when she's like talking to Zerka and shit. She said she got lost in their mansion when she was a kid. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't she get money from her parents? Yes. It's not like she works a job or anything. She doesn't pay rent. She lives with her parents. Like, I don't know how she could be worried about money.
No, I can't. I wouldn't do OnlyFans. No.
God damn it. Who's asking these questions? Hello?
How long were you able to get, Dan? How many days?
My therapist already said that
I got months, but Steven was sexting with her in the
Which is why I'm getting cognitive.
Yeah, that's why she wasn't saying anything. That's what was buying my silence, Dan. Yeah, I had to buy it with my body. Dan, I was a prostitute for my own safety, Dan. Do you understand?
Yeah, well, I guess we don't know how much of it was, you selling your body, and it was my debate skills. So we'll just have to, we'll say like 50-50.
That was a joke, by the way, guys. Everything was consensual. That I totally was joking. That was a huge joke. Everybody calm down.
JK.
JK.
Why is it that every interesting person just loves Stardew Valley?
Is she playing in the background?
Yeah, she's playing Stardew.
Jesus Christ. This is so like, is dystopian the word?
I feel about as guilty watching this as I did watching Can't Pay Will Take It Away.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Am I supposed to?
That's the eviction show.
Dude, you caught a little bit of heat for a while on Twitter for that one, remember?
Yeah, that dude, you have to remember I was doing that before like any of the landlord shit existed. You know what I mean? This was like well before.
You were the original landlord, Dan.
I was, thank God they don't, you know, but yeah, like oof, man, you can't do that no more. That's for goddamn sure. But this is like watching Cops or any of those shows. It's just like
the train wreck shows, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh boy, wonder what happens next. Watching Hoarders, yeah.
I don't want to live in a world with evil people like that.
Careful.
Well,
Why? I don't want to live in a world with such evil people who are willing to hurt people.
This is like a hero starting. I don't want to be in a world where people are this evil, right? Only I can do something about it.
Well, you got two options, Ariana. Which one is it going to be?
Chill. How long until she claims she has CPSD? Do you think she will? CPTSD.
What's that?
Basically, PTSD is kind of boring because everybody has it now. So now the hip new thing is definitely called CPTSD, which stands for, I think it's complex post-traumatic stress disorder. But it's basically like, this is where people that have been abused for long periods of time. So like all throughout their childhood and shit.
Do you remember when Twitch fucking banned someone because they leaked an email address? Who was that?
Me?
You were the one who got banned?
Are you trolling?
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Oh.
I was reading off my other screen something like, oh wow, look, this guy messaged, now these aren't real names, this guy messaged Bartholomew at Twitch, and I got was it a 7-day ban I got? Because they said I leaked personal information, because apparently Bartholomew at twitch.tv was also the email address. And I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Oh, 3 days. Yeah, I actually couldn't believe that. It was like unreal.
You know the thing, oh, that reminds me of something that someone else brought up in DGG chat this morning. So on Twitch, if you identify as a man, you can be shirtless.
Yeah, nobody's tested that.
Yeah, that's
you remember like 5 years ago when there was a huge drama around this woman that fought really hard to be able to stream her breastfeeding?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then she went away. What the fuck? We never got all the breastfeeding streams that we fought so hard
I swear
for.
to God, if I was a woman, I would be out here fucking litmus testing all day. Like, okay, let's...
Well, we had two women do that, remember? That was the Indie Fox and Amaranth Coomer War.
Yeah. What do you think would actually happen in that circumstance? So hypothetically, let's say that tomorrow Mia Malkova was streaming topless and she said, I'm transitioning and I now identify as a man. Do you think Twitch would ban?
Super Sweat City moment. I don't know what the fuck Twitch would do. It would be funny to watch them squirm though.
It would be funny to watch them squirm.
Fuck, we have to find a booby streamer. I'll message her and I'll see if I can get her to try it. And I'll like stake her like $1,000 or some shit.
Fucking high risk. No one's gonna do that. Are you kidding me?
There are streamers that are like that stream on this platform that are just like they do it for one day knowing they're gonna get banned, but they just try to, like, I think that wasn't that one girl yesterday like a 1 day
the
streamer?
Pokemon?
No, the SpongeBob one?
Or the SpongeBob, yeah. Sure, but this one carries a little bit more risk, right? Because like maybe you could get the trans community angry at you for doing that, or would they be...
No offense, but do these girls seem like the type of girls that are like socially aware, trying not to anger the trans community?
Probably not, I'm guessing.
She was a partner? Wait, SpongeBob girl was a partner? Sometimes they're just like random anonymous people. It's like their first time streaming or whatever. Maybe she wasn't one of those types of people, but what the hell is the SpongeBob girl? Some girl had a picture of SpongeBob over her naked chest, and she was like, donate like $1,000 or $3,000 or something, or $300, and then they'll delete the picture. To make SpongeBob disappear, I think was.
But she didn't even fucking delete it in the end.
No, I think she kept lying about how much she was getting donated or something. It was some Giga Chad move.
Man, I imagine that fucking happened though. Brand new streamer, right front and center in the about section, saying, hey, about me. They could have a name like Jamie or Alex. What a fucking shit show.
What would Twitch do? They would probably just change their rules.
Could they change the rules like that?
Yep, they do it. Yeah, does the TOS say present as a woman or identify as a woman? Because present as a woman covers a whole other set of weird circumstances. Because what if they're like, I'm trying my best, but I don't have the money to transition or whatever. Like, this is me trying to present as a man. And they're like, sorry, not good enough. Oof.
Okay. For those who present as women, we ask that you cover your nipples. That's exactly what it says.
That's a hard one, Dan. Just boobin'. That'd be the section.
I mean, how shameless is Indie Fox? Just get her back here and
try
give it a shot. Yeah.
She messaged me to start a podcast.
But she lost. Amaranth, obviously, or whoever won, right? In the end?
Yeah, well, she didn't get banned, so. Did you say yeah? Fuck no. She, like, basically ignored me once she blew up. And then she messaged me after she got banned. Fuck that. Reminder, Destiny thought he invented copium. I don't remember. I don't know. We invented a lot of weird memes. Like that right-wing cope account. I'm pretty sure that person came from my community. And that account got pretty huge online. Did you advertise keyboard or some shit? Basically, way back when I was the biggest streamer ever, I used DOS keyboard. And like one of the hallmarks of my early stream was the clicky sounds. And there were a ton of people that bought DOS keyboards back then because of those clicky sounds. And then eventually other companies started to adapt to using cherry switches, the mechanical switches to give you like that clicky sound when you do it. But way back when I was streaming, I don't think mechanical keyboards, they weren't really popular yet. Nobody really used them or made them. Logitech and those other companies weren't making mechanical keyboards, but I was using a DOS keyboard for gaming and people heard that that sound was like kind of like a hallmark of my stream.
You know, one of my favorite lines from the guy, he's having a debate about vaccines, and he said anybody who gets vaccinated is like Magneto. Shit just sticks to them.
My mom unironically believed that at one point. That it would make you like magnetic or some shit.
Where does she get her news?
Facebook memes, unironically. Air Force, electrical engineer, whatever, that's what her job was. It's unreal. My mom is like a really good example. God, I hope she's not listening. I love you so much, Mom. My mom is a really good example of how I think gender roles can be way more influential than you can possibly realize. Sometimes I look around and I'm wondering like, and I'm sure we all think it, even the wokest among us, look around and like, you know, maybe women just do some things and they should do some things and that's it. Like women probably, right? Maybe we're like wasting time trying to do, everybody I think gets those thoughts every now and then. But when my mom was single, my mom was like the most like go get 'em like single mother ever. Like she made enough money to take care of her kids. She worked a full-time job. She had like a motorcycle, went out dancing like every Friday night, like had everything set up, like babysitter, Christmas presents. Like she was like super ultra independent and like everything. But she was like very like traditional values, like tradcon. So she was always like looking for a husband. And as soon as she found a husband, she like every single decision of the household got delegated to dad. And she was like incapable of functioning without his guidance. It was very strange. And I think it's just because she saw that like once she was like in a relationship, she's like, oh, okay, this is like my role now. And it's like, okay.
You know, I saw you on stream, Dylan, with your fight with Infrared.
Yep.
You're a big guy.
Dylan's fucking stacked, man. He's got thick 10 pounds of cake boss shit baked onto his ass.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Lycan.
Lycan, what the fuck?
You're almost old enough to be my father, Lycan.
Yeah, if I fucked your mom at 13.
Possible.
So technically.
You think that Infrared had any intention whatsoever of boxing you, or was he just hoping that you were going to pussy out the whole way?
I mean, he's challenged other people, so maybe he was. But like the people he's challenged are people like Bad and Panada. So I'm pretty sure he's like, I don't know, like very carefully like choosing. Like
the thing is, everything that he says is fair and true.
100%. Yes.
But it super depends on how he phrases things. If I were to go out and I would be like, hey, I think it would be, we should box. Like Hassan, not probably not Hassan, but somebody else. I want to box you, right? Because I think it would be fun. We'll train. It's like a grudge match or whatever. And we do that. And we both train for like a month or two and you like stream it. That's fun. But if you find out they have a lot of experience, like, okay, well, hold on. This is like not even, let's find it. That's, yeah, we'll find somebody different. But that's not what Haas was presenting it as. He was presenting it as like, this is a show of my alpha manliness that we're going to like duke it out to figure out who's the better man. And now at that point, you can't like appeal to like the athletic sport of it once you kind of like postured in that way. I don't think you can do that, you know? Another
thing that I learned is the thing that he said about like, well, you have experience and boxing isn't necessarily all about a normal fight. Like all of that was 100% true. But then he started, I think, engaging within threads, like conspiring that I've been training and boxing my whole life. When it was just really just like a year in high school. It's just super interesting to me. Where if he was just 100% just like, okay, you have this boxing experience of 1 year, I would like to train for a certain period. Like all of that would be valid. But then he like started conspiring about it, which I find interesting.
Did you find that interesting?
I did find it interesting, Destiny, yes.